How did Lenin consolidate power? Have you ever wondered how a revolutionary leader can transform a nation in such a short time? Let's take a closer look at how Vladimir Lenin consolidated power in Russia after the Bolshevik Revolution. Lenin's approach was rooted in Leninism, which adapted Marxist theory to fit Russia's unique conditions. He believed in the need for a disciplined vanguard party to lead the working class and peasants toward a new society. In October 1917, Lenin and the Bolsheviks seized power by overthrowing the Provisional Government. This government had failed to meet the urgent demands of workers, peasants, and soldiers. Lenin's promise of peace, land, and bread struck a chord with a population weary from war and economic hardship. This message helped legitimize Bolshevik authority. Once in power, Lenin acted swiftly to secure control. He issued decrees that ended Russia's involvement in World War I and redistributed land to peasants. These actions directly addressed the pressing needs of the majority. Lenin also aimed to establish Soviet power, transferring authority to councils of workers, soldiers, and peasants dominated by Bolsheviks. This replaced the old state machinery with a new revolutionary government. However, consolidation was not without challenges. Anti-Bolshevik forces resisted in major cities like Moscow and across vast territories, including Siberia and Central Asia. This opposition sparked the Russian Civil War from 1918 to 1921. During this conflict, Lenin's government relied on the Red Army and the Cheka, the secret police, to suppress dissent. The Cheka's campaign, known as the Red Terror, targeted perceived enemies of the revolution, helping to secure Bolshevik dominance through political repression. Economically, Lenin initially implemented War Communism, which nationalized industry and requisitioned grain from peasants. This policy aimed to support the war effort and urban populations. However, it led to widespread hardship, including famine and unrest. To address these issues, Lenin introduced the new economic policy in 1921. This policy reintroduced limited market mechanisms and allowed some private enterprise, particularly among small farmers and traders. This pragmatic shift helped stabilize the economy and reduce opposition. Politically, Lenin dissolved the Constituent Assembly, which had been elected by a broader electorate but was dominated by non-Bolshevik parties. He justified this action by arguing that the Soviets represented true revolutionary democracy. This move eliminated a significant rival, source of legitimacy, and centralized power within the Bolshevik Party. Throughout this period, Lenin emphasized the importance of a centralized party structure to maintain revolutionary gains and guide the transition toward a communist society. His leadership established the foundations of the Soviet state, which would later be formally codified with the creation of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics Constitution after his death. In summary, Lenin consolidated power by combining ideological clarity about proletarian rule with decisive political action, military force against opposition, economic adaptation through the new economic policy, and the establishment of a one-party state led by the Bolsheviks. This process laid the groundwork for the Soviet Union as the first state based on communist principles.